Hey Music Freaks, it's Mathieu for another Bitwig video. Today it's not gonna be a tutorial exactly, it's gonna be more a demo of the brand new amp device that's available on the version 2.1. There are a couple of videos out there showing this device already. However, there is no video showing it with the guitar. So yeah, amp is supposed to emulate a guitar amp, so I'm gonna play guitar. This is a preset I did. I'm gonna go through the presets shortly. So first of all, you have the devices. You have a pre section, a gain section, a post section, a cabinet section, and that's the main section here. Then you have a pre slot for effects, so you can have effects just like you would have pedals between the guitar and the amp. Then you have a post section, so you can have effects after the amp. And yeah, I'm not going too much into the details. You have different amp types, settings for the tube behavior. In the pre you have EQ, in the post you have the exact same EQ. Different type of cabinets, the color and mix speaks for itself, although color is a bit strange what it does. I don't really like to use it. I'm pretty much always up. And the dimensions of the cabinet, and then you have a phase here. So here's the sound of the guitar without the effect. And now the preset is on. You will see it because it's grayed out when it's off and it's colored when it's on. So of course the preset is not the default preset. It's been tweaked up and yeah, let's check what's inside. So what I did is I wanted to have a blues amp basically. So let's open everything. In the pre section there's a distortion. It was not on there. Let's listen to it. So if I press on that macro button, then it turns the amp on, the distortion, like a distortion pedal, and an EQ after it, so to sculpt the sound a bit, and it's this one. Here is the gain of the distortion. You see when I turn this one, the drive is going up, so you can dial a much meaner sound. But watch out, more drive means more volume too. And we have the bass, mids and treble controlling those guys here from the post section. The reverb mix here. This trying to emulate the spring reverb. I did it with a delay, like slap back pretty fast, but more feedback, so like da 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 da, and going into the reverb. I mean, no, the reverb in the feedback effects. That's how I done it. I did it the other way around, but actually it sounds better this way. At the end, I have a tool for to use as a volume knob, and yeah, to simulate like the tube behavior, I have envelope follower on the drive of the amp. So every time, I mean, if I play soft, it's kind of a clean sound. And if I go a bit more punchy. Then you see a little bit of blue here on the red, and it's because the drive is following the attack. Drive envelope is here, so you can specify how much the envelope is gonna be followed. For me, it's good like this. For the cabinet, I took the dimensions of the silver face Fender Twin, because it's pretty. I mean, those settings are so crazy. Wait, I'm gonna save now before I touch it. Just this demonstrate how crazy they are. So I will try just to play an E major and turn the parameters. You're gonna see how crazy it is. So it's phasing a lot, depending on, I mean, you're changing the dimensions of the cabinet on the flight, so it makes some crazy psychoacoustic stuff. So if you do it too loud in your headphones, you might pass out. Okay. So yeah, you can really fast, you can change the characteristics of the sound. Find your place in the mix, maybe just changing those parameters. It's pretty efficient if you have luck. Changing the cabinet itself. So yeah, loads of possibilities. You can use it as a distortion unit, you can use it as a bass amp, you can use it as a guitar amp, anything amp, for keyboards, for getting your stuff, like some sound dirtier or whatever. It's pretty cool. Let's listen to another preset of mine. I call it 11 and Beyond, because it's more for the metalheads there. I need some tweaking a bit, but just to show you how mean it can sound. It's maybe a bit too much of a scoop here. So you get the idea. Sounds pretty realistic, needs some tweaking, but yeah. So you have basically an amp with all the modular aspects of Bitwig Studio. Pretty nasty actually. So that was it. That was a short demo of the amp device with an actual guitar. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you for the next videos. Ciao!